Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In this video I will talk about a browser that you can use for better security and privacy. This browser is called Brave and I already downloaded the browser, I installed it, and I will go ahead and show you guys how the setup is for first time use, and we can go through the settings and customization and so forth. Now Firefox has always been my go-to browser ever since I can remember. But I've done a little research and I've decided to try Brave and see how it goes. So I already downloaded, like I said, and it's installed. So let me go ahead and open the Brave browser. Now, when you do the installation, the Brave browser automatically opens and this is the screen you will see. So we'll go ahead and we can skip the tour, we can go through it. So let's click Let's Go. Now the first thing here, it looks like it's asking us to import our bookmarks and settings. And we can import from the different browsers that we have installed on our computers. So I will import my bookmarks from Firefox. I'll click import. And as you can see here, the bookmarks automatically imported. There was no step that you needed to take after clicking that button. And here, the next thing that it tells us something about browsing safe and sound, and things that we can do and go through. So we'll actually go through the settings. We can just skip this for now. We'll click next. Next is asking us to set the default search engine, and we can select from the list that they have provided. Now the Google is the default, but DuckDuckGo is the best search engine that I'm actually aware of. It's a better search engine for private searches and search experience, as they say here. So I'll go ahead and set DuckDuckGo as the search engine. I'm not going to enable rewards yet, so I'll just click done. And it looks like this is what our basically home page would be. So this is nice. We can see the time here. Gives us, like, I guess, the number of ads and trackers that were blocked. I'm assuming the sites that were upgraded to HTTPS, and estimated time saved in seconds. And we have our Brave rewards. If we turn it on, I guess we would see whatever content that they provide us here. So it seems that we can access our settings right here. And we should be able to also access the settings somewhere up top. I'm assuming something around here. I have an extension, so maybe it probably wouldn't show like this. So let me go ahead and quickly just enable this extension. So for you, if you don't have an extension that it needs to be enabled, you should see something like this: customize and control Brave. But of course, we can also access the settings by clicking the setting gear icon at the bottom here. So we'll go ahead and click that, and we'll go through everything, the settings one by one. At least for the most part, everything that I am familiar with and understand. So the first thing, getting started, the profile name and icon. And I'm not sure exactly where this icon really appears, but we'll go ahead and select something and we'll give this a profile name. And if we go back, so yeah, there's no save button. You can just go back and it automatically saves. Import bookmarks and settings, I already done that. So when at the getting started, if you skip the tour, then you would have to do this from here. We can set the browser as default. So I'll go ahead and set it as my default browser. So the settings, the Windows setting, the window will open, and then we can change the web browser from whatever browser you currently have to Brave. We'll close out of that. And then next we have on startup, open a new tab page, continue where you left off, or open a specific page or set of pages. So if we select this, we can add whatever page we would like, whatever URL. Like for example, if you like to go to YouTube, you can just do that and add it, or Google, or whatever you would like your default page to be. Continue where you left off. I believe what it means basically is if we have certain pages open, we close out of the browser, we open the browser again, you would automatically load those pages. It would remember the pages you were on and unload them again. I will go ahead and just open the new tab, which is basically a new tab that will appear exactly like this. So this will be my default, or my home page basically. We go down. Brave colors, same as Windows, dark and light. So light, we'll see what light looks like. It looks like light is the same as Windows. And then dark theme or dark color, this is actually looks a lot better. So this is the one that I prefer to select and keep. Themes, so you can also, if you click themes, you can, I guess, find different themes and install a different theme if you don't like the one that is currently showing for you. Show home button is disabled. So this basically means, as you can see right here, actually, so once we enable it, the home button appears right here. So go into the home page. If you have like a home page, a landing page, you can do home page to be a new tab page or a custom web address. So I'll just keep it disabled. Use wide address bar. Now this one, as we can see here, once we enabled it, the address bar pretty much just expanded, it became wider. So all this like empty space here has disappeared, and the browser just widened up and took the whole the leftover space that was not used. Hide Brave Rewards button. This most likely, as we can see, is just this button here. I guess if you wanted to see your rewards, once we join, we would see them here. So if you don't care about the rewards, you can hide it. Or if you want, you can actually just see the rewards in the new tab if you prefer, if you have this tab opening up as a new page, for example, or your default page. Next, we have always show bookmarks on new tab page. So I guess I believe what it means is just showing your bookmarks in a new tab. We'll keep that as the same. You can change our font size. We can customize the font. Page zoom we'll keep it as always loading as 100%. Now the shields block trackers and ads which you follow across the web. So this is our Brave shield. So we'll give this a try. We will go to Yahoo, for example. And if you pay attention up here, the number is constantly increasing. So it's if we click it, it's showing us the number of cross-site trackers and other creepy things blocked. So 45. And I think what it means when it comes to the default view, if we were to show advanced view, this will only mean that when we click it now, it's giving us a more advanced look. So a simple view is, as you see now, an advanced view just gives us more information. Like if we decide to block scripts, for example, we would see that as well here. So that's pretty much what it means for the view here. Block cross-site trackers, that's already on. Upgrade connections to HTTPS whenever I guess possible, that's on, which is what we would want it to be. Blocking scripts, I will keep this as off. I'm not sure if this will impact some certain websites or not. Cookies, only block cross-site cookies. And then fingerprinting, I'm not sure exactly what fingerprinting means. We'll keep that as the same as well. Show the number of blocked items on the shield icon. We'll keep that as on. It pretty much just, like, as you saw here, is just the number of cross-site trackers that were blocked. So depending on the site or what you're accessing, the number will differ, obviously. So this is what it means. We'll just keep that on so we can kind of have a feel of how many things are being blocked from whatever site we are accessing. Social media blocking. Allow Google login buttons on third-party sites. I will actually disable all of these. Facebook, Twitter. If I log in, if I understand correctly, this means just being able to log in to a site with the Google, for example, your Google login, or Facebook login with, like, for certain websites, they have like login with Facebook, login with your Google account, with your Twitter account, or if that's even a thing with Twitter accounts. So I usually log in with my username, my email and password, or username and password. I will disable all of those. Our search engines, as we already said, as DuckDuckGo. That's perfect. We can manage the search engines as well. So if you want to actually remove certain things or change the default from here, you could. So let's go back. We'll keep that as is. These are the ones that you can change them to. I believe you can also add other ones as well if there are any other ones that you would like to add. Extensions, some of these I don't really understand what they mean, but of course if you want to understand what they mean, I'm not going to spend time and researching them or explaining them in this video. You can quickly do a quick search and find out if you want to keep this stuff enabled or disabled. So I will go ahead and skip all of those. We can manage extensions as well. You can do keyboard shortcuts, and of course you can get more extensions as well. Let's do additional settings, which are pretty much just showing us all these additional settings here on the left-hand side. So auto, complete, search, and URL. This is a preference for you if you would like to switch this on for this convenience. You can turn it on. I will keep it off. I don't need that. I'm not sure exactly what this means either, so I will just keep that as the default. Automatically send completely private product analytics to Brave. I always switch some stuff like this off. I don't keep this stuff on. Let's continue. Again, these are by default already off, so we'll keep them as is. Control what information websites can use and what content they can show you. So if we click this, I believe most of the stuff is already set how we would want it to be, but you can always come and customize things. For example, like a location, camera, microphone. Always ask before accessing this type of information. Let's see if there's anything here we would actually like to change. For me, there doesn't seem to be. Flash, for example, block sites from running Flash. We'll keep that as off because Flash is, I believe they stopped or they're stopping support for Flash, so it's going to be disabled by default for most browsers. Chrome being one that I'm familiar with, always seeing like a notification they provide about them automatically disabling or removing Flash. So everything else pretty much seems to be the way we would like it to be. So I'll go back. And let's see what else there is. Safe browsing protects you and your device from dangerous sites. Send URLs of some pages you visit to Brave when your security is at risk. So this is nice. I mean, if you want to keep this on, it actually will send. If you access a certain site that is not safe or has a security risk, they can actually use that information to better the browser. So I'll keep that on. It's not bad. Send do not track requests with your browsing traffic. I'll actually turn this on. And it gives us a little bit of information about, I guess, what it is and if we would like to actually confirm. So I'll confirm. You can read that whenever. You could pause the video if you would like and read what it means. Allows sites to check if you have payment methods saved. I will disable this. I don't need that. I don't save my payment methods anyways. So when you come down to autofill here, for example, autofill passwords, automatically sign in to websites using stored credentials. If disabled, you will be asked for confirmation every time before signing into a website. So it seems that there's already a password here or something stored, and I believe this is this has to do with, I guess, when we imported our bookmarks. Now I'm not sure what happens if we were to remove this. So I'll go ahead and remove that. And let's go back and check payment methods next. So save and fill payment methods. Like I said, I don't usually save my methods or addresses. So I will go ahead and disable these as well. Next, we're under languages. You can change the language. Obviously, you can do a spell check, customized spell check. Downloads. Normally, I always download anything I download. I always download this straight to my desktop. And the reason I do this personally is because I don't go to my downloads folder a lot, or if anything, I don't ever go to my downloads folder. I prefer to keep everything downloading straight to my desktop so that way I can do a cleanup as soon as I download something. If I want to move something to a different folder, I can do so. If I download the setup file for an application, install the application, I can delete that setup file as soon as I install the program. So desktop is my preferred, and you can do the same if you'd like. Ask where to save each file before downloading. I'll just switch this off. I like to download everything straight to my desktop. Printing, printers, I guess, setting up your printer, if anything, help tips. We'll keep everything here as is. System, continue running background apps when Brave is closed. I don't want any app running in the background unless I specify for that app to run in the background, so I will switch this one off. We will keep use hardware acceleration when available. This helps speed up the browser if it needs it and when it needs it. And that looks like we pretty much reached the end of all the settings. So that's pretty much all the settings. Now let's go ahead and open a new tab, and we'll see if we can customize anything here. So as you can see, it gives us the number now of ads and trackers that were blocked, and this is across all the different websites that you visit. The same with the number of sites that were upgraded to HTTPS. And it gives us a time of estimated time saved, 4 seconds. Now I'm not sure where is this time saved at all, but it's there for us. So let's see, if we wanted to customize anything here, we could by clicking. If you wanted to hide something, you can do that. But it looks like to me, if we click this icon here, dashboard settings, you can turn off the background image if you would like. The background image actually, as you can see here, it refreshes. So every time you open a new tab, I believe, we receive a new background image. So if you prefer to keep it. I will turn off sponsored images, and I will also remove the Brave rewards. Maybe not yet. I will actually go through and show you guys maybe how to get this started. The stats are this. The clock obviously is right here. Show top sites, I guess, will appear here. And we can also pin them from what I see. Bookmark maybe, and also remove them. So you can change the settings to your preference. What do we have here? We also have viewing and managing the bookmarks, and then this looks like history. So yeah, visit your browsing history. Now, of course, you can also do the same from here, bookmarks, history, and what so forth. Let's see, is there anything here that we would like to go through? Creating a new profile, I'm not sure exactly what that means. Yeah, pretty much all the settings we went through were in the settings, through the settings gear icon here. Now, let's turn on rewards and see how this works. So it's turning on the rewards, and that was simple. So as I mentioned, if I remember mentioning in the beginning of the video, you will receive rewards. You will receive BAT tokens, which is the currency is BAT, and then it also shows you the USD amount as well. Now let's see if we can customize the rewards. So if we click on our rewards icon here at the top, it doesn't seem like we can do that here, but if we click that here and we click on rewards settings, this will open our settings for the rewards. And of course, if you don't want to use this anymore, you can simply just turn it off. So we'll keep it on, and here it tells us earn tokens by viewing Brave ads. The ads are presented. The ads presented are based on your interests, as inferred from your browsing behavior. No personal data or browsing history ever leaves your browser. So if we turn this off, it means we're not seeing any ads, which I believe is the same pretty much as turning off Brave rewards. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Maybe, unless this is just personalized ads. Auto contribute, I will turn that off because I'm not sure exactly how these words first even work to contribute something. Now let's see if we can do ad settings. Maximum number of ads displayed. So you can select, we can select the number of ads we would like to see per hour. So maybe we'll start off by just 1 ad per hour. And I think clicking that will save it. Yep, clicking this will save it. And from what I when I did a little bit of research, what I understand is how these ads work. You will receive like a notification, like a Windows notification to view the ad. The ad will open in a browser, and then you should be able to see the token currency here change. Now, I'm not sure exactly how much you earn per ad, but I believe it adds up as you go. And I'm not sure exactly how you redeem this stuff as well. So that's something that if you guys know anything about that, you can please comment below. Let everybody know. Share your knowledge. And if there's anything that I may have not covered that you know about that I might not know about, please do so. Comment below. Share your knowledge with everybody. That would be much appreciated. Let me actually go ahead and also turn on, well, if this is all, okay, so my McAfee extension is already switched on. If we go to YouTube, I believe we also, what kind of ads are being blocked are also YouTube ads. So, and it seemed like it was a little slow loading. So I'll go ahead and see how this browser is working as time goes. If it feels like it's a little slower, I might go ahead and just switch to Firefox. And I might also do a video on Firefox on how to better your security and privacy settings within Firefox. So stay tuned for that. If it's not posted, it will be posted. Check my videos. And I'll also be doing other privacy customization for different maybe websites. Maybe YouTube could be one example as well. So let's go ahead and click one of these videos and see if it plays any ads. So maybe we'll click this.
Hey, if you're watching this and it's late.
So let me actually go ahead and also mute. So there doesn't seem to be any ads playing. Let's try another video. I mean, one of these videos should have at least an ad starting off. And it looks like
we're doing a little light reading today,
blocked, which is good. What I used for Firefox was an ad block plus, I believe that was the name of the extension. That actually helped block ads. And that's pretty much it, guys. So if you guys have any questions, you can always comment below. You can send me an email. If you have any suggestions or any concerns, again, comment below. Send me an email. If you guys found this video helpful, you can hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and as always, share with anyone that you feel that could benefit from this video. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.